inspired lately to work on some old tunes, and partly because of a thread going on the forum, people about different ways people learn and how many things to try to keep in shape at the same time, and it made me think, oh my god, I've got dozens, hundreds, thousands of songs that I haven't played in years, and that's one of them. Well, so I messed around with it a little bit earlier this morning. It's called Jetstream. It's a tune I kind of put together. It's got some bass parts and some kind of percussion, some rhythm parts, and some leads. Anyway, a whole bunch of little melodies built over the same bass line to try to keep it going throughout the song. I think I might have told you it's called Jetstream. But I'm really here to give you the news. It is July 20th, Friday the 20th. And been an interesting week around here. Have all of a sudden found a backlog of videos that I'm going to start pumping out next week. So we're going to load up on some fly on the walls and some maybe student reviews and things, because I've been going through the archives, which means I also have not been doing anything new, but we'll see. Try to keep the new stuff coming as well too. But this week had a couple of really interesting tunes. Something that a lot of people have probably forgotten about. That is the opening intro by Martin Quittenden to Maggie May by Rod Stewart. A song that we talked about doing in drop D tuning and even playing this little classical piece in the beginning. So that was kind of a fun one to put together. A bit on the a lesson list for a long time, but not too many requests for that one, but I just decided, you know, I like that one. I'm going to do it. And what else? Then we visited Bob Dylan with The Times They Are A-Changin'. And as I've been doing more and more Dylan songs, almost every one of them has some interesting little subtleties in them that are not obvious. Almost all of his songs can be turned into simple campfire songs. And but there's a lot of interesting things he did in them. Sometimes it's various different alternate tunings or little finger picking, as in Don't Think Twice and stuff. So anyway, there may be more Dylan on the horizon as we're wow, now that I think about it, my tune Jetstream was partially probably inspired by this constant bass line that happens in a Van Morrison tune, which leads me to what we did. The only fly on the wall we had this week was Fred playing Wavelengthh, a later 70s tune of Van's. So if you're a Van Morrison fan, I hope you had a chance to check out the fly on the wall with Wavelengthh, and had a couple student reviews. Crash Into Me, and of course Last Steam Engine Train, very important song for everybody to learn. So glad we had Tom Varga put up his version of that, and a few comments on that came out this week. And then we had a few of our normal kind of our blogs, special features. Another look at Teddy Randazzo and his, or kind of a follow-up look to the Dazzo pickup system, as well as somebody I had not been familiar with, as I'm sure anybody that saw Steve's listening post on Ty Curtis has probably just found out about somebody new. Very, very good young blues guitar player. So I really want to thank Steve for all the stuff, all the cool stuff he does. You know, the research he does, and the pouring his heart and soul into talking about various artists. You know, so we're trying to he's covering a lot of bases, going from somebody new to all our old '60s stuff and things like that. And let me think, what else has been going on around here? Time to grab a pick. As far as our like non-target related stuff, many people like to pick up their songs individually. I saw somebody this week was having problems, or not problems, but need a little steering to get to work on. Getting to work on Landslide, and of course all of those songs are available in artist packs. Our latest artist pack is a David Bowie 5-pack that includes, of course, Ziggy and some of his really dissonant chords. Could be Sunlight, Jesse Colin Young, but no, it was Starman. And of course, so anyway, the Bowie 5-pack is out there for the David Bowie fans that might like to pick up, 5 tunes. So glad we could bring that out to you as well. And what else? Oh, so I've been messing around, partly due to inspiration on from things I found on the forum, going back and reviewing old things. And I think that's a really important thing for everybody to do. Is each week you need to try to spend a little bit of time keeping old stuff in shape, as well as bumping up new stuff into the hard stuff. So for example, I have something that I haven't played. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, I better not even go here. I'm gonna. Here's a song that I had totally forgotten, but I always really liked of mine. Okay, I gotta go back and practice that. I'll have that back together for you next week. That's a kind of a little razzle-dazzle finger-picking piece called By Any Other Name. But that's what happens when you don't play a song for like 2 or 3 years. It gets ugly. Full disclosure here, I shouldn't be playing songs like that I can't remember. Should stick to songs I know. Uh-oh. Dangerous. Hard part coming up. Okay, I'm gonna go back to playing songs I know, and I will see you next week. Okay, back to Jetstream next time. See you, wow, next week will be the last Friday in July. We're getting there, midway through the summer here. Hope everybody has a good weekend and gets some practicing in and has fun playing the guitar.